Hello everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw the Abominable Axe. Okay, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch just to make sure I leave everything in here or have enough room for it all, because sometimes I get a little crazy with the details, go too big. So the nice thing about this one is it's okay if we're not straight, because it's a big stick that's in the middle of an ice block, so technically there's really nothing we got to do that's straight. We can just do whatever we want. Okay, so, and I know you can't see this sketch. This is mostly for me, just to make sure that I have enough room for everything, and that I don't forget anything either. So don't worry about it. I will start with a Sharpie in a second, and you'll be able to see much better. Let's see, there's that. And what I'm going to do is on the inside of the cube, I'm going to draw it with a thinner Sharpie, and that way it's going to stand out of thick versus thin, and give it more of a technique and style. And that's something that you're going to learn on your own. You're going to figure out for yourself what your technique and style is. And for now, I'm just going to kind of show you mine, and you're welcome to learn and figure it out on your own, or do what I'm doing. Okay, I think we're about ready. Oh, let me do a couple more twigs. One off like that. Okay. I'm switching over to a big fat Sharpie so we can get started. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw the forefront first, which is this fish. That's in front of everything else. So I'm going to draw that first, okay? So through my sketch, I'm going to draw a tail, and it's just going to kind of be like that. Very simple, nothing too crazy. Then it's going to come down, and it's going to be stuck in the ice, so we're going to cut it off like that, and then come back up and connect the tail like that. So now I can draw the rest of the cube, which is in front of the twig like that. Or you know what, let's draw this twig, because this is going to kind of disappear into that. So watch this. We're going to draw it like that, and then I'm just going to kind of, come down with some bumpy shapes. You don't have to worry about whether it's straight or not. You don't want it to curve too much like this, but basically like the other pickaxes, they're on sticks that are super straight. This one we don't have to worry about. This one we can have a little fun with. And we'll draw the little branches out like that. Okay, let's see, I drew that branch out. Then I'm going to leave that for the thinner Sharpie, and I'll show you something cool with that. So now I have everything I want in the forefront, and I'm going to move on to the ice block next. And so same thing, it's just a big ice block, so you don't really have to worry too much about being straight. Again, like I said, you don't want to go way off to the side, but because it's an ice block, it melts and it's curved just a hair. So yeah, it's okay, no big deal. And I'm going to do like this just to kind of show that edge. But again, it's an ice block, so it's okay that we don't draw a hard edge on it. And so there, I just kind of implied an edge. That's all we really did. So let's draw the other main parts that are sticking out. And I'm going to draw the top of the twig like this, and I'm just kind of making it up based on their design. And it's okay if it's not exact. We're going to do something that looks close to it, and get the convey the image, get the image across, that we did something there. All right. And the top of this fish is sticking out, so we're going to do another tail like that. And that's it for that. So now I'm going to switch over to a sharp Sharpie, and if you're with a pencil, that's okay. You just draw how you want. I'm just showing you some fun techniques with thick and thin pencils of how you can do some other stuff to make it stand out. So now I'm going to draw this fish inside. You can't see too much of it because of the way I drew it, the shape that I put. So there, it's thinner inside there. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other images in here. I'm just going to I'm not even going to finish it here. I'm just kind of like, again, implying and showing something that's inside there. So we're going to draw this other fish like that. We'll just draw the tail like that, and it's very simple. We can just do it like this. with thin lines, and it just comes across as not to the forefront, you know? So this one is in the hole like that, so we're just gonna kind of, oh, he's got googly eyes, so let's give him his googly eyes like that. And he's got his big old mouth open, so we're gonna do the top of him like this, do his mouth, give him a little bit of a smile. Okay, and his fins, like that. And that's inside the eye, so that's why it looks a little thinner. It doesn't stand out as much as the rest. So that's kind of a fun thing you can do, a little bit of fun techniques. So now, last things I'm going to do, I'm going to worry about the fish with color. I'm just going to add a few little details to this and make it stand out, make it our own, you know? So you're welcome to do something like this. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of doing this to make it knobby and wood-like, you know, and just make it, again, make it different, you know, do something crazy. See, so these lines, I'm just making this up as I go. I'm just adding some cool little nubs and knobs that are in wood, you know. Let's draw like a little bit of a leaf here. I'm just, again, making this stuff up based on their drawing. That it's not specific, it's not supposed to look exactly like it. It's just conveying the image. And see how that's thinner than that? Just kind of stands out. It's different, you know, makes it look cool. And so this is on the back side, so I'm going to do like this. Just again, a couple little twigs, a couple little different things here. And I'm just kind of, again, making some artistic choices, fun artistic choices. Okay? And one more branch just sticking out, something fun. I'm going to do one more like that. Then I'll take care of the rest with color. So for now, that's the Abominable Axe. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.